So when the ARK was being released, I really don't think that the ARK is that great of a figure for a Titan class. I think one of the best Titan class figures would probably be Metroplex, Scorponok. Even if you want to consider Fortress Maximus, which is a heavy retool, Trypticon. I love Omega Supreme. The ARK is okay, but when I'm not excited for it, I'm not saying it's a bad figure. By all means, it is a great figure, well built, sturdy. I love the ship mode. It doesn't hold as well as it should. But when they were going to tell us that we were going to get this part of the figure, immediately I was excited. I don't know why, but when I heard that there was going to be another part, this thing called Mainframe, I was excited. Why? Because basically it's Teletraan 1 turned into a robot. And he also comes with the 2 golden discs. These things to me are awesome. Like if they had released this as a standalone figure, he'd be bought. And I think that while he's not like super great in the robot mode per se, but when we get into it, you'll understand why I'm really having love with this figure. So he is stored like this inside of the ship. And it's amazing. He folds up even into this. And even though this is not much of a ship or any type of real mode, I just think it's cool because it's like it's just like he's going to pop out and just start working or something, you know? And there's a lot of playability in this figure. So we're going to go and transform this, but we're going to show off a few things. So there's this part, which I really wish actually lit up, but it doesn't. But underneath here is golden disc. And this is kind of revealing some of the Teletraan 1 computer mode, or Mainframe's computer mode if you want to just be technical. But don't you think these are pretty cool? I love these things. I think they're fantastic, you know? I love these. They're nice. They feel like a wafer, but they don't feel extra light. They have a certain heaviness to them. You can see these pictures and designs on them. That is pretty cool. And I want to put these to the side because they only store here. The next part, if you are a fan of G1, is this part. That's why I say I have more fun with him. So the little satellite that comes out, and it's like, explore, explore, repair, repair. This is also included. And I think that's amazing. It's a nice piece, but the only problem is you're gonna have to make sure you keep up with it because it doesn't store only technically in this mode. And that's why I like these accessories. This is just great. It's just great. So I'm gonna go straight into this guy. So this is the stored option mode, is what I'm gonna call it. And he does turn into a computer. All right, and we're back, and we now have Mainframe in his computer mode, or what I like to call Teletraan 1 mode. And I'm going to tell you, it's a little cumbersome for me to transform, but I do it by memory, and I've only done it twice. I don't really play with my Titan class toys that often, so, you know, I mostly play with the ones that I can just kind of grab off the shelf. But let's get a close look at everything. So it's a computer. What's a computer? And it looks just like the Teletraan 1 in the series of the Transformers. And in the front here, you can see a picture of the ARK. The side here, you see like a picture. I want to say that is Vector Sigma. And then of course, that's a map of the world. And also here, it's the Matrix, and there's the wavelength and everything. I think that's pretty cool as well. Now from the back, well, he looked like a prop. It's back here. But if you want to give it a sense of realism, this is, you know, you want to take it back to the 80s. These are CD discs. And this is probably the guts of the computer. And of course, there is the satellite that gives everyone their Earth modes. And of course, we're going to do some size comparisons Well, better yet, just some stage comparisons. So, we'll be back in a few moments. And here's a group shot of everybody standing, a few of the Autobots here standing in front of Teletraan 1. And if you kind of look at it, it looks just like a scene from the cartoon. Got Wheeljack, got Jazz, and Optimus Prime standing there looking at the data and things like that. I think that's pretty neat. Then, of course, over here, we got Soundwave telling Ravage to enter Teletraan 1 to acquire all the knowledge of Earth's resources. So this is pretty much a great prop, something you would just be enamored with. I mean, this is like one of the props. Like, I know I like the ship, and me personally, the ARK, I would rather it just be the ARK. I really didn't want a robot mode, but this is the piece de la resistance. And now we're gonna go to robot mode. And robot mode is pretty easy, but you want to take this off. It's for some reason there's no place to store the antenna. And I might speed this up. I don't know yet. Depends. And of course, the disc will come out. So you want to set those to the side. Put that in. And voila, you have Mainframe. And I want to say he's Voyager size. Oh, he's not locking into place. Okay, now he's locked into place. And he has the basic articulation, but he's hindered by the back. So his arm's only going to go here. Does have an elbow joint. He has feet swivel, very tight. He does have feet swivel. He has the knee bend here. He only could go back to there because of the back. And pretty much he has waist articulation, but again, the back will hinder that. So by the way, just want to give you a heads up. He doesn't come with any weapons. I still don't see where this will fit when he's in this mode. And that's kind of where I get a little upset. Like I said, it should have been something where it fits somewhere or maybe turns into a weapon. And I could be missing something. I need to go back and look at a few things. But I mean, you can kind of, get the idea. And I think I'm missing a piece. Because like I said, I don't usually open up all the little tiny pieces because I don't like losing those things. I'm a completionist. And let's get a look at him. And yeah, he's a very good looking robot. Let's get a look at the head sculpt here. And the head sculpt I really do like. I enjoy it. It's just that straight visor look. He has an Autobot symbol there, and of course there's the yellow, like a yellow symbol there. It's just very nice. I like it. This is what I wanted. I don't care for the art. When I say that, I don't mean, it's just personal preference. I care for this. And of course, we're just going to put the weapon over to the side here real quick so we don't lose it. And then we're going to do some size comparisons. Now here he is next to Optimus Prime, who is a Voyager class. He's really not a leader class, but and he is about a Voyager size. Also, here he is next to Jazz, Studio Series 86 Jazz. And you can see, he's got a pretty nice little height to him. Let's get a measurement. So that way, if you want to get him and you want to scale him with some other warriors, you can do that. He is roughly 6.5 inches tall. And I think that's amazing. This is a standout figure for me. So, without further ado, I'm just going to go straight to final thoughts. And I just want to say, I like this figure. I like this figure. You should get this. You should get the ARK just to get him. If they made a standalone or repaint, remold, I would buy it in a heartbeat. I love the idea. It's not the first time it's been done. If you have like device label blaster, he turns into like a Toshiba branded laptop. I like those things. That is something totally cool. But yeah, Teletraan 1 as a robot, that's amazing. And he is, in all intents and purposes, not hard to play with. He's fun. He comes with, I think, the better of the accessories overall. I think that if you were to pick him up, you would not be disappointed. I think that if you got this as a separate piece because someone's selling them separately, you wouldn't be disappointed. I played with this more than I played with the ARK. So I just let you know right there how much I feel about this. So, what do I give this toy? He's an excellent figure. Out of the ARK is still an excellent figure. This is an excellent figure, but this is an excellent figure plus because of what it does. So that's it. It's Super Robot Ed. And I thank everybody for helping me again get to 1K subs. I'm going to try to do my best right now. I'm having a very tough time, y'all. Some things that are happening. But that does not stop me from doing reviews. I want to thank everybody for being here. And we got more to come. It's only going to get better. And I hope 2022 is better for everybody. So peace until the next time we do another video. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.